feeling 50 plus. And there's no nice way of saying it, guys, is that feeling 50 plus sucks. Okay? I don't feel like I'm 50. I feel like I'm 30. And there's some things you can do, things that I did, that you can do to help yourself not feel like you're 50, because I started this journey at about 46, 47, and I didn't feel good. I was way much overweight than I am now. I hurt, I was tired, had no sex drive, just all the stuff that makes us dudes, I had lost. And so far, I've gained most of it back. And this is just some of the things that I've done, some things you can do on your own to try to help yourself not feel 50 plus, okay? First one is you have to exercise. And I don't mean getting in the gym for 3 hours. I don't mean, doing marathons. I don't mean, playing basketball for 8 hours a day. If you can do that and you're doing that already, then great. More power to you. I'm happy for you. I'm just talking about just getting up and moving. Okay? When I was at my worst, all I wanted to do was get off work and hit the couch. I had no drive to do anything else. I didn't want to do anything. And that's the first thing I did, is I started just basic walking. Just moving. Just getting that natural pump going, just getting the internals. It's amazing what just walking, just any kind of activity will do to your body to help you flush out toxins, to help you use calories, to help you get rid of fluids. If you have any kind of edema, or if you have any kind of swelling in your joints or anything, it's so powerful of a mechanism just up and moving. That's the first thing I would do. And that's the first thing that I did. I had just opened a new business, and I basically turned my office into a gym. And someday I'll give you guys a tour of it. But right now, I do work out. I do cardio 5 days a week. I do weight training 4 days a week. And it's saved my life. But the first thing is you got to start moving. If you're still here right now, and you are, and you're watching, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe, smash that. There's a thing down here. See, there's a like button right down here. Smash it, because that helps. All right. The second thing that I paid attention to is I had a sleep study done. I didn't have you go to the hospital and you spend the night and hook you up with all this stuff. I actually had a company come in. They give me a Fitbit and a finger piece, and they recorded me overnight and found out that I had apnea. And guys, apnea is a slow, silent killer, okay? I don't know if you think about it. You go to bed tired, you wake up tired. You go to bed tired, you wake up tired. It seems like no matter how long you sleep, you don't get any rest. That's apnea, okay? So I found out that I was having 28 episodes an hour where I stopped breathing for more than 30 seconds. Okay, 28 episodes an hour, right? So they said, okay, the first thing they tried is just the oxygen on the nose, the things around the ears. And overnight, I went from 28 to 4, average of 4. Okay, just using the oxygen in the noses, which I'm happy to report that made it where I don't even qualify for a CPAP anymore, because I don't have enough of it. Just that low dose, 2% push oxygen, or whatever this, it's set at 2, whatever that is, on the little up and down dial, fixed it. And boy, do I feel better. I sleep better. I rest better. When I wake up, I'm ready to take on the world. We're ready to rock. Cocked, locked, and ready to roll. I mean, it's amazing the difference. Just a little oxygen push did just for my well-being and just for my rest. When I wake up in the mornings now, I feel rested. All right. Number 3 is you got to clean up your diet. You got to get rid of now I am not saying you have to turn into a monk overnight, because you'll go crazy. You'll lose your mind. You will not be able to do it. I'm saying over a period of 6 years now, I have whittled it down, changed up, got everything into a regiment, but it took 6 years. 6 years and 140 pounds later, I have my routine. I still go out and eat every Saturday afternoon. That's me and my wife work Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays is our day, and we always go out to lunch. And it doesn't matter where we go; we eat what we want. We do because that keeps you sane. You have to have that 1 or 2 cheat meals a week, and I'm just saying 1 or 2. I'm not saying 2 turns into 4, turns into 6, turns into 8. I'm saying right now, religiously, I'm 1 to 2 cheat meals a week. Saturday for lunch is always a cheat meal. Doesn't matter where we go. We have a favorite pizza place we go. Beer and pizza. Can't beat it, The other one is once a week, I have to go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger. I have to. It's an addiction that I have. If I don't get my cheeseburger, I start getting a little tweaky, and I got to have it. Now, I'm not talking about, cheeseburger, fries, Coke, pie. I'm talking about a regular just 155 cheeseburger. It's that from childhood. But by doing that, by stopping on the way to work, like tomorrow, I'll work tomorrow night, stopping on the way to work, I'll get my cheeseburger on the way. And that satisfies me and keeps me on the road. I don't do any deviation. It keeps me sane, So you got to clean up the diet. And I'm saying little small changes at a time. First thing I did was just got the chips out of the house. Quit buying them. That was huge. The other one was I quit drinking so much beer. That was another one. That was huge. But that wasn't all at the same time. That was a little bit at a time, okay? The next one is you've got to find some kind of Zen zone, a relaxation zone. You have to learn somehow to turn it off. Over the years, I've had different things. My main thing that I did was poker. I could sit for 8 hours of poker and not think about nothing. It was like turning the switch off. It let my brain relax. Okay, it was just such a zenful thing. Earlier before that, it was working on cars. I could be out in the garage for hours and hours and hours and not hear the phone, not hear the radio, not hear the kids and the wife. I could just be out in the garage and I could just zone. You've got to find that Zen place. A lot of guys hunt, a lot of guys fish. I do cars, I do poker, I do hunt, but you got to find that get away from your life zone time so you can just turn it off and let the brain relax, because that's a recharge. You can have a physical recharge, you can have a sleep recharge, and you can have a mental recharge. And having a mental recharge is a very important thing over 50. I would say over 40. But it's a necessary. So find you a Zen. Find you something that you can mellow out, turn off life, and just zone. Okay? The last one I'll say is that on top of all these things, the one thing I did do was I did start testosterone replacement therapy. Now, that was a game changer. That recharged me back into the old me. It's amazing. But that's a whole different subject. But I would get your hormone levels checked to see if you are low normal. If you are, there are some things that can be done medically. Don't get testosterone boosters. They're all just junk. But find out what your hormone levels are. Get a basic blood work done. If you haven't done one in 10 years, find out where you're sitting. Find out if you have some deficiencies. Sometimes feeling bad can just be a vitamin deficiency of some kind, or a cholesterol problem, or something. It could be just something medical where they could just give you a little and you're done. Okay? So exercise, sleep, diet, Zen, hormones, and get your blood levels checked and get a blood work. Get a checkup. And you do those things, small increments at a time, and over time you will start feeling better. Guaranteed you will start feeling better. I did. I don't feel 54 years old this year, which I am. I just turned 54 last month. And I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm 30. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to take on the world. And life is good. And, you know, damn the torpedoes. Let's go for it. So if you're still here, give me one of those. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. And just remember, beer always tastes better out of glass. Y'all have a great day.